Have you ever stopped to think about what's really in that glass of milk you drink every day? While many consider milk to be a superfood packed with nutrients, others see it as a hidden risk that can affect your health in surprising ways. This duality provokes curiosity and leads to an essential question. Are we really doing the best for our health and quality of life by including milk in our diet? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the controversies surrounding milk, exploring everything from its nutritional benefits to the risks that may be hidden behind every sip. Get ready for an eye-opening journey that could change the way you view this common food on your table. When we talk about healthy eating, milk consumption is usually divided into two extremes: those who defend its nutritional benefits and those who warn about its health risks, such as inflammation and cholesterol problems. Who has never heard that milk can cause acne, or even contribute to kidney stones? These are questions that often come up in discussions about how to improve health through good nutrition. But milk is not only controversial. For those who defend it, it is a powerful source of nutrients that strengthen the body and prevent diseases. Recent studies, for example, indicate that milk can have anti-inflammatory properties and even protect against some types of chronic diseases. It is curious how something so present in our healthy diet can divide public opinion so much, isn't it? After all, we are talking about a food that has been part of our routine since childhood. For many, starting the day without consuming something that contains milk is almost unimaginable. However, it is clear that the concerns are valid. Opinions differ, especially when we associate milk with certain health problems. But are all these negative claims actually proven by science? Or could it be that, as with many other foods, moderate consumption could be the key to enjoying the benefits without putting our health at risk? These are questions that deserve careful reflection and analysis. And speaking of which, let's better understand the historical and nutritional context behind milk, which will help us have a clearer view of this controversy. Milk has a deeply rooted history in human civilizations. Since ancient times, it has served as an essential source of nutrition. Milk was a powerful solution to meet the need for nutrients, ensuring health and quality of life. Today, it continues to be an important part of a healthy diet, but the way we consume this food has changed dramatically with the industrialization and processing of dairy products. However, the milk we consume today is not the same as the one our ancestors drank. Fresh milk from animals raised on small farms differs significantly from the packaged products we find on supermarket shelves. There is a considerable difference in nutritional quality, which may explain why some people feel ill when consuming modern dairy products. Lactose intolerance, for example, is a condition that has become more prevalent as milk has become widely consumed. Interestingly, in some cultures, raw milk is still consumed, offering a nutritional experience closer to that of the past. But of course, not everyone can or should consume milk. Issues like allergies and lactose intolerance affect millions of people around the world. These conditions vary according to genetic and geographic factors, which brings us to the next question: why do some populations digest milk easily, while others struggle to incorporate it into their diet? The answer lies in genetic adaptations that have occurred over the centuries. And this leads us directly to our next topic: lactose intolerance and global differences in milk consumption. Lactose intolerance is a condition that affects millions of people around the world, and it is not uncommon to find someone who needs to avoid milk because of it. Interestingly, this difficulty in digesting lactose is not universal. While in certain regions of the world, such as Europe, most people can consume milk without any problems, in others, such as Asia and Africa, intolerance is much more common. This occurs due to an enzyme called lactase, which some people produce in smaller quantities, making it difficult to digest the sugar present in milk. And here comes an interesting point. This variation depends greatly on the evolutionary history of each population group. In some parts of the world, milk consumption was a matter of survival. In the past, where agriculture was unstable or non-existent, milk became an important source of nutrition. Populations that depended on milk developed, over the centuries, the ability to digest lactose even in adulthood, something that does not happen in all human beings. Therefore, these genetic adaptations mean that certain regions of the world have a greater tolerance to milk, while others face serious challenges in incorporating this food into their healthy diet and achieving good nutrition. But what should you do if, like many people, you suffer from lactose intolerance? Fortunately, there are several alternatives available. Lactose-free products, plant-based milks, and even lactase supplements can be practical solutions for those who want to keep milk or dairy products in their diet without harming their health. However, it is always important to remember that, in order to maintain quality of life, consumption must be balanced and respect the body's needs. The issue of milk goes far beyond tolerance or not. There are other concerns at stake, such as the impact of this food on chronic diseases. Let's talk about that now. The relationship between milk consumption and chronic diseases has always been a controversial topic, with many studies reporting mixed results. Some researchers once believed that milk could be linked to an increased risk of cancer, especially breast and colon cancer. However, new research has challenged this view, suggesting that moderate milk consumption may actually offer health benefits, including preventing some diseases. Surprisingly, some studies even suggest that milk may help protect against these types of cancer, although excessive consumption, over a liter per day, has been associated with an increased risk of prostate cancer. This reassessment of the properties of milk is crucial, as people often seek healthy eating alternatives to prevent disease. It is essential to understand that milk is a rich source of calcium, protein, and vitamins, nutrients that are essential for maintaining health. Imagine a balanced diet where milk, even in moderate amounts, helps to strengthen bones and promote good nutrition. This strategy can be particularly beneficial for adolescents and the elderly, who need to ensure adequate nutrient intake to avoid future problems. However, it is always important to remember that health is not a one-size-fits-all issue, and that each body reacts differently. Therefore, what works for one person may not be the best choice for another. Therefore, maintaining a balanced diet and listening to your own body is essential. Now that you've unraveled the mysteries of milk, it's time to reflect on everything you've learned. Is milk really the superfood everyone is talking about, or could it be a hidden risk? And most importantly, how can this information impact your life and your food choices? Think about how you can apply this knowledge to your daily life, adjusting your diet to align with your health and quality of life goals. Before you go, I'd like to know, what is your opinion on milk now? Do you feel more prepared to make informed decisions about what to put on your plate? If you liked the video and want to continue exploring more about nutrition and health, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any news and you'll be up to date with everything that can transform your diet. Feel free to leave your comment and let's go together on this journey towards a healthier life.